Hello, everyone. Welcome to my elevated lifestyle. I am your host, Amy Griffith, and I am so excited for our topic today, all around leadership. Okay, big leadership episode. If you guys are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you found this podcast and this space. And if you guys are just coming back, welcome back. This is a really exciting episode because it's actually our 100th 100 of like of episodes. I can't believe there's 100 podcast episodes over the past 3 years. That's so crazy to me, so insane. When I started this, I really didn't know where it was going to go. I was kind of like, I'm going to see if I enjoy it, if this is a vibe, if it sticks, and is something that I love. And lo and behold, here we are 100 episodes later, you guys. So I was really trying to think of what I wanted to do for this week and what I wanted to get into with you guys. And I just have this tug, this deep gut feeling of like leadership and leadership in a way of we need more true, authentic, aligned leaders stepping up to the plate. Okay. And for those of you who don't know me, I am in the network marketing space. I'm at the top 1% of my company. I promoted there last year. I have 7 years of entrepreneur experience. And for all of my 20s, this is what I've been doing. So I have seen and met so many amazing leaders. I've seen people come and go. I have seen different strategies. I've seen it go through the hype. I've seen it go through the dips. I've seen sustainability. I've seen lack of sustainability. And not that I'm an expert by any means, but I think I have learned so much in my own personal leadership. And I always want to say to you guys, like, I am so far from perfect. I am so not perfect. I am always developing in my own leadership, in my own experience and expertise. Like, I'm learning right along with you guys as I get into all these things with you. It's never from a place of, I know better. I think we're all learning together. And that's the magic of it. And I always love to bring these episodes to you guys from a place of where I'm feeling currently and what the collective energy is and what's going on within my team and what, I don't know, just what I am sensing or what I currently feel genuinely connected to, because I think that's how these, conversations and topics come across really genuine and really in the current reality. Okay, so leadership. Just I have a few notes that I want to go through on terms of how to become a great leader. Okay, these traits that we need to really start to embody right now to step up to this leadership plate. And I just feel like, I don't know if it's just the state of the world or I don't know what it is, but I just feel like true, passionate, and anchored leadership is dwindling a lot lately. And maybe, actually, I do know why this is happening. One of the reasons is certainly just with the distracted society that we live in. There's so much noise, you guys. There's so much going on social media. There's so much information out there, which is great. This is all, there's so many great things, obviously, to social media. This is how I build my whole business. I love absorbing information and podcasts and videos and things like this. Like I absorb it all as well, but I think without clear intention as to what you're consuming and why, what the purpose behind what you're doing. Why did you open your Instagram app just now? Why did you open TikTok? What are you on there for? Most people don't know the answer to that. It's just their autopilot default mechanism. That is a problem. Okay. That is a problem. And what I noticed that continues to spiral from there is just the next shiny thing. What's the next hot thing? As soon as someone's business starts to go down, jump ship, let's start brand new over here. And it's just like things are happening at such a rapid rate just because we live in such a rapid rate type of world. Like things are happening really quick and really sudden and very fast. And there's just so much noise, so much information that we are bombarded with all of the time. And I just think it is testing people and it is showing true colors for so many people and in so many different situations. And also at the same time, you guys, I am all for doing multiple different things, multiple incomes, learning what your road is, what your passion is, what you truly love, where you're aligned. Like, of course, I am so on board for that. And I am always exploring within my own realm of work life, what I want that to look like, what I want my business to look like, what else can I, you know, have another like branch within my business of how I can create and earn and do all these things. Like, of course, right? That's just smart to be able to do that. But I think there's such a powerful aspect to true anchored leadership in what it is that you're doing and within business. So I'm going to be speaking a lot to those who are in network marketing with this, but obviously this can go for you regardless of what your profession is and where you're at and what's going on in your life. Like, leadership is needed everywhere. It's needed so much in every workplace, in every space that you're in. People are looking for who to look at. Like, people are seeking, people want that comfort, that certainty, that energy of we're good, like let's go. It's just there's a safety and a security within that. And I really want to say to you guys, this is actually number one. I do have little numbers. We'll see where we get to in this and what I feel like tapping into to share more. But the first thing I wrote down is independence. Right now, as we're talking about leadership, I do not want you guys thinking of your mentor. I don't want you thinking of your boss. I don't want you thinking of your upline. I don't want you thinking of who you think is supposed to be your mentor. And especially in the network marketing space, you guys, there is no requirement for mentors to mentor. Like, there's just not, right? You get exactly there. It is their job to share what it is with you. People can say yes or no to said opportunity. And then you have access to everything that you need through the website, through the back end, through whatever resources corporate has for you. Like, there's not much more to it. You're just sharing and selling products or services. You're helping others do the same thing. It's not rocket science. Your mentor, they don't have to do anything. I am so grateful that my mentor shared this with me. That was her only job. Anything else extra on top of that, which I've gotten plenty of support, guidance, things like that. But anything else is just like a fantastic bonus. She doesn't have to do anything. She's not my boss. Like, she's not required to do anything. And I think so many people look at their mentor and think, well, though their mentor is doing all this extra stuff, their mentor has all these systems, their mentor's doing this and that and whatever. And it's like, you're an entrepreneur. No one has to do anything for you. We need to reclaim our independence, because I think it's getting lost on a lot of people without even realizing it, you guys. You might not even notice that you're doing this until this little bit of a wake up call that this is going to be, if this is you where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm actually so dependent on other people or my mentor, or I just didn't even notice. I kind of put everything onto them without looking back at myself and thinking, okay, I'm the boss. I'm the mentor. I am the difference here. I'm going to step up and make it happen and do the do. Like, this is going to be very good to just awaken this part of you. Okay. Your independence. How independent are you? Okay. We need to detach from our mentors, not in a way of like not talking to them anymore, leaving the group chat, like nothing like that. I just mean you need to not depend on them anymore. You need to become independent. Anything your mentor does, your upline does, is just a bonus. They do not have to do anything. Say goodbye to your mentor. This is something I learned from Eric Worre when I first started in the space was, okay, you're brand new, welcome, good to go. Okay, say goodbye to your mentor. Like, and again, you don't literally have to go and tell them you're never talking to them again. Obviously not, but like, you're not going to depend on them for anything. You are an entrepreneur. Welcome. Like, let's go. Let's build a business. This is going to be the best thing for you because you now are going to take full 1000% responsibility for your business, for your success, for your lack of success, for everything that happens within your business. You guys, if you don't take responsibility for those things, you're stuck and you're going to stay stuck because you're always going to have this underlying feeling that it's everybody else's fault, that it's other people's problems to fix when they're when it's definitely not. It's fully yours to fix, and it's your job to find the solutions. So this is just the best thing for you. Say goodbye to your mentor. And those of you who are leaders right now with a team, maybe you have multiple people on your team, I want you guys to do a little check in right now. How dependent are you on your team? This is one that a lot of people don't want to look at because they really want to depend on their team. Not out of a way of like, I need them to do things so I'm successful, but out of a way of you genuinely want their most success. Of course you do. Like, of course, you are a great leader for feeling that way and wanting the most amount of success for your team. But what happens, you guys, is what you're going to realize in this space is not everyone steps up to what they said they were going to do. Most of the time, that won't happen. It's all talk, it's not actually walk, or they're on a different timeline, or they quit in 2 weeks, or something happens, something comes up, or whatever. Like things are going to happen. You're working with humans, you guys. Like we're imperfect human beings. And what happens for a lot of leaders is they take their team's word and they believe it to be true and they just want all the success for them. You said you wanted this, okay, let's make these moves. But what ends up happening is a lot of the time the mentors want more, want the vision more for their team than the mentees do for themselves. They don't actually want it that bad, or they're not truly ready to be coachable, or it could be there's thousands of things that it can be, but it keeps people stuck and you're trying to pull. You want your team to succeed. I want you to succeed. You joined me, so I feel like I have this responsibility to make you become successful, right? Like you are trusting me, I need to make you successful. You don't have that power. It's up to them. Again, you're an entrepreneur. You did your job of helping them start. Your team's success or lack of success has absolutely nothing to do with you. And this was a really hard lesson for me to learn when I was new and getting started and people weren't having success. They weren't working. Meanwhile, I'm working like crazy. And I would be so confused and I didn't understand. And I had this guilt, this mentor's guilt of like, why aren't people on my team succeeding? And as soon as I detached from that, so many things started to happen, but I became more free to just build and to step into what I'm passionate about and not have the scarcity lack, mindset holding me back. But my team started to step up. Because what happens, you guys, if you put all that on your team, I need you to succeed, I need you to succeed, I want you to succeed out of love, but it feels like you're depending on them because you kind of are. They feel that energy and it pushes them away. If your team feels like you need them so that you can be successful, you need them, like you're polling, right? You're just pushing, pulling, whatever way you want to think of it, but you're really wanting someone to do something that they're just not quite ready to do. It's not a good energy when you feel someone trying to make you do those things, right? Like it's not a good vibe. People are not going to respond well to that. So when I started to just detach, love them for exactly where they're at, genuinely, I'm here when you need me, but this is where I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep building. I'm going to keep doing this, checking in with them here and there, doing the collective rally with, in the team chat, on the team calls, things like that. Consistent things to continue to pour into your team, of course, but nothing extra for those who weren't really working. They watched me just continue to go. And they started to learn from me how to properly do this business by watching me live and be and show up as as the person I needed to be, as the leader I wanted to be. When you're embodying the things that you need to do, when you're just doing the work and you are in it and you are growing and you're excited about it and you have joy in your work and you are just on that journey to that goal, there's such a magic within that. There's such a flow. It's such an aligned state of like focused flow. People are very attracted to that. And it might seem like you're kind of forgetting about them. You're not, but you're not pouring all of that energy into something stagnant when it can go into your growth. And again, you're taking full responsibility. I can take responsibility and use all this energy that's leaking out of me right now into places it's not useful for, and I can put it back into my business and I can grow from it. People are going to see that and be like, oh, she's going without me. She's truly going with or without me like she said she would. They feel that vibe and that energy. That's attractive. That's exciting. That's encouraging. Okay, I'm going to replicate what she's doing. Because if you guys are making this look hard, it is going to be hard. If you're acting like it's hard, it's going to be hard. But it sounds so silly to say, but like it's true. If you're acting like it's a chore, it's hard, it's all this, and you have to drag and blah blah blah. Where if you just decide it's actually simple, so much more simple, and it can be so much easier than I'm making it on myself right now. And you start to step into that and just take that responsibility and go with your independence. You're stepping into your independence and you're just going. It's going to feel a lot easier letting go of those things. Okay. So that's a big one, you guys. You can only call into your business what you're being. So if you want those independent leaders, people who want to show up, people who want it for themselves, people who have that vision and have that discipline and have that commitment and dedication and all those sorts of qualities that a great leader has, you need to embody that every single day. How on earth are you going to attract people like that when you are not that? And all of you have it within you already. You just need to allow it to come out and stop putting your energy in things that are draining that life away from you. Get your power back. I'm independent. Goodbye to my mentor. Goodbye to my team, even though obviously you're not actually saying goodbye. Just make that so clear. But energetically, you are. And you're taking full responsibility, loving everyone for where they're at. Let's go get this goal. Let's go get it done and allow people to rise up to your bar that you continue to lift. Number 2, that was a big number 1. This is always what I do. Whoa, I checked my timer because I'm timing this so that my camera doesn't cut off. I know when it's going to cut off. And it was 11 minutes and 11 seconds the moment I tapped that. Oh, I wish that I could have. You guys wouldn't be able to see that anyway. But anyway, whoa, okay, we're on one. Number 2, how do you act when changes occur? Okay, being a great leader, you guys, when changes occur, whether they're great changes, whether they're bad changes, however your personal opinion feels about said changes, how you react to them publicly matters. Stable leaders, stable and aware, self-aware, and just aware to the public as well. Like, we need to be the stable, secure space. So when changes happen, there's a price increase, there's a new location for this thing, there's a new product, and now it's sold out, or whatever, right? Insert problem, okay? Problem if you see it as a problem. It's the whole point of it. How do you handle that problem? How do you act? Do you start sending crying emojis in your group chat? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not going to be helpful. How do you act when these things happen? Do you panic? Do you openly panic? Okay. Or do you step up and bring a positive outlook? Do you step up into professionalism of like, okay, deep breath. We're going to figure it out. Nothing is truly that serious. Okay. That's my mentality. Nothing is that serious. My body acts like things are really serious, and my initial reaction is very like abrupt and like like acting like everything's so serious. But then I remember that everything is actually always going to be okay. It just always is. I don't want to put myself in this state of panic for literally no reason. So collect yourself, and then, okay, we're going to go into this with a stable response, a stable reaction. Let's keep it moving along. Let's see the positive of this thing. For example, just because this is something that recently happened within my company, a really groundbreaking product came out, like literally because it broke. It was the biggest sellout of a product that we've ever had. This happened a few weeks ago. And a lot of it got back ordered. A lot of it, there were some issues getting stock in quick enough in time, like all sorts of things. And you can see that as like panic, bad, all these things. But it's like the product is so in demand. We're selling so much that we haven't had a product sell out like this in decades. I'd say that's a pretty good sign. Like, genuinely, like that's amazing. Obviously we're in demand. Obviously we are creating things that people want and that are truly helping people and that are making a difference. We're going to figure out all that stuff. The company's going to figure out all that stuff. They're going to figure out the stock. Everything is going to be okay. You need a little patience, right? And you need to chill and you need to have that different perspective to bring to yourself and also to bring to your team that says, it's okay. This is actually a great problem to have. And it's going to get it just always gets fixed anyways. Like if you ever think about anything in your life that has been bad and has happened before, it's gotten fixed. Time has went on. You had the patience and things ended up being okay. You're here right now. You're here breathing, listening to this right now. You guys, everything is figure outable, everything is fixable. So no need to panic and again pour out all this energy or leak out all this energy of yours onto something that is not that big of a deal, even though your initial reaction is that it might be. You collect yourself, realize it's not, and now pour your energy back into the positive things that are actually for your greatest good and that can help your team also feel calm and have that same sort of energy that, no, we're good, you know? Really, really important to do that. Number 3, be a safe and consistent return for people. The way I see my business, you guys, and instead of thinking of this as like a negative thing, this is just life too. These are just life lessons at the end of the day, okay? Leadership is just intentional living and very, it's just life. People are going to come in and out of your door. They're going to walk into your door, they're going to stay a while, and then they're going to leave. Like if you think about it like your house, or they're coming into your car or something, like people are going to stay for a while, they're just stay for a long time, stay for dinner, sleep over, stay a few nights, and then they're going to leave. Some people are going to be in and out within the first 20 seconds. Some people are going to move in with you and stay for years, and they're going to be there. Like there's a variety. Not everyone is going to stay and live with you. You're going to have a full house for years and years and years. Not everyone will. And honestly, you don't want everyone to do that anyway. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing when people walk out. You might see it like a loss, but it actually leaves more room in your house for someone who is more aligned to you to walk in and who is going to stay longer anyway. Maybe people causing some chaos within your house. It's time for them to go. You don't want that chaos coming into your house anyway, right? But what I want to say to you guys is like, have the mentality of keeping your door open. Don't, because if your ego is going to come out, someone does you wrong, or, and I mean, you don't always have to let in people who really do you wrong, like obviously, but for the majority, right? It's harmless. It has nothing to do with us. They walk out for their own reasons, their own timeline. Not everyone is on our timeline. We're on our timeline, but not everyone else is on ours. And that's okay. And that's normal. But I want to have an open door for people. I want them to know that this is a safe place to come back to. You don't have to come back tail between your legs or feeling bad or shameful or regretful. Like, you live life, do what you need to do, right? I just know and commit. And this is what a great leader does, you guys. I encourage you to do this. Make the commitment that you'll be there. Be the one who's there. I've seen so many leaders leave for whatever, if business was down or things were happening, and then all these people who they had lined up who were going to join or buy at some point, they're no longer there anymore. So they go to someone else. They come to me. They're like, well, yeah, they stopped, but I'm so excited. I really want to do this business. It's like, if you just commit to staying the course and commit to never quitting on a bad day, because you will have bad days in business, in life, right? But commit to never quit on a bad day. You'll never quit on a good day, I'll tell you that, right? And it just allows you to stay firm and grounded. And I am going to be here. And not only am I going to be here, but I'm going to have my door open to those people who want to come in to my house when their timing is right, and have a space for people that they're excited to come back to, you know. And I truly believe anyone who's meant to be on your team, in your business, a leader within your team, like, they will always come back home. They will always find their way back to you, to your leadership, to themselves, in where they feel the most aligned, most importantly, right? Number 4, big energy, you guys. Sometimes we can go looking around for the energy elsewhere. Who else is going to bring it? Who's going to motivate me today? Who's going to inspire me today? Because I just simply can't. You guys, a great leader, and this attracts more great leaders, and this just is so contagious in the best way around everyone around you. When you, again, detach from everyone and decide, I am going to bring that energy. I am going to spark this party. I am going to send the motivational message in the chat today. I am going to send a podcast everyone should listen to, get everyone excited and ask what everyone's goals are. And I am going to step up to that plate. I am going to serve, even if it's something that it doesn't, nothing's going to be able to benefit me in return. I'm going to do it anyway. When you guys come from a place of just giving out of the kindness of your heart, or pumping up other people, like when you train or talk or give advice or something like that, it straight away makes you feel better, doesn't it? Because you're inspiring yourself, and you're getting yourself all excited, and you're also feeling like, oh, I helped someone today. Like, it takes all of those anxieties, those personal anxieties off of you, and you put them, you take that energy, instead of bottling it up and being so anxious to yourself and so worried about your own everything, that you focus on just helping someone else in what they need, or pumping them up, or doing some good over here for someone else's life. You stop thinking about yourself for a second. The moment you stop thinking about yourself, you guys, your anxieties leave. When we're so self invested and ego is just screaming at us, and it's just me, 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 and only me. And I've been in this place as well without even knowing it. You get very anxious, and everything is like detrimental, and everything matters so much. And it's just like a very tense place to be. And overthinking is just going to spiral because you're so self absorbed in your own world right now. Where again, nothing's that serious. Nothing's that deep. I'm gonna have to stop this in a second and keep going on it. But yeah, I hope that kind of makes sense for you guys and kind of opens your mind to new ideas, being the one to spark it up. Stop waiting for other people to do it. Do it over and over and over and over, just because you should be doing it anyway. It sparks you up anyway. Gets everyone else excited, right? Number 5, only do what you'd like to be repeated. So with every action that you take, with every message you send, with how you show up, if 100 people on your team, oh, there she is. If 100 people on your team duplicated you, replicated you, copied you, how would it come across? How would that feel? That's just a great kind of mindset to have before you do or say anything, is like, as a leader, and even without, if you don't have anyone, on your team, you don't have anyone within that realm, this is still relevant, because as people start to come in, your future team are going to be learning from these behaviors and how you do things. So it's just a great thing to think about. Number 6, this is just more of an idea and to be aware of as a leader. And as you guys grow and gain more success and expand within your team, you are going to have to juggle and handle a lot of different personalities, a lot of different energies. People who work very, very different from, this person and this person work completely different from each other, or get coached very different from each other. Like, the variety of personalities, truly no one is the same. And no one should be the same. Like, that's the beauty of life, right? And of just us being us. And it's just being so aware of that and not getting frustrated when your way of mentoring or coaching isn't landing with this person. That's okay. It's not always going to land. I know for so many of my team, I am certain of it, that my way of coaching and mentoring isn't the best suited for them, and that's okay. They can learn. There's so many free places to learn. Like, that's totally okay. I don't need to be the person that they go to and listen to all the time. And then I'm sure some people on my team for sure definitely relate with how I coach and how I teach, and replicate that a lot within their own businesses. It's like, but it doesn't need to be one size fits all. I don't expect everyone to fully align and to understand all the time. Like, it's okay if they learn more from this leader, or want to show up with that aesthetic like this person, or with these flyers are better than the ones I made, or like whatever, right? Anything like that. It's never ever personal. Our egos make it personal, and we want to be that leader, and we want to be like that person, but it's okay if you're not always. And it also allows other people to step up to the light, step up to the plate. You're team, you guys, and as you grow within your leaders as well, like everyone has such incredible strengths of their own that you don't have, right? A lot of my team are way better at so many other different aspects within the business than I am at those specific things. And it's like, let that shine. Let them step up to the plate. Be the leader. Step into that place. You want others being better than you on your team. That is literally the goal. Is I want my team to be so much better than me at this business. Like that is the goal. That's the best. And then duplicated for them so that true, independent, strong, skillful leaders are rising up. Like that's what you want. But if you guys keep trying to be the best, the best, the best, the best, the only the best one, then there's no room for that to happen to other people. So things you can do, shout outs are huge within our team, like shouting out as much as we can, a culture of shouting out. Someone does a post, someone gets a sale, someone does an event, someone does a call, literally anything. It could be the smallest wins, you guys. That is what we are shouting out constantly so that it's just known and other people's teams, like they get highlighted and new people are getting highlighted all of the time. It's just like a constant flow of just successes and achievements all the time. And it's just so much fun. So things like that are really, really crucial. Letting people share their story, asking people to train, who are on your team, who are rising up, asking them to share their top tips because everyone's wondering and wants to know. It just these moments allow people to step into their leadership and new skills and new things and get highlighted like that, which is really important for their continual development and for everything, right? For their team to see it for everything. So that's also great as you, of course, are the independent leader, as we've been talking about on this, but also, of course, highlighting your team's strengths and pulling those out publicly, talking about them publicly, acknowledging them, and praising those sorts of things every chance that you can is incredible for your entire team environment. It's incredible for you. It's incredible for them. It's incredible overall. Okay. And okay, we're actually going to need to wrap this up because I do have a call with my team in 2 minutes. But some last things, you guys, with all of this, setting your boundaries by how you show up and handle things, great leadership hack, leadership skill. Your boundaries, you don't need to have like set in stone, making them very clear as you talk to people and train people, but just by how you live your life and how you're showing up and your respond time to messages and things like that. Like my team kind of knows when I'm on and when I'm working. It's pretty obvious. And then when I'm not, they're not upset if I'm not answering late at night. They know like I'm never really on my phone after 9. You know what I mean? So it's not, I don't have to say it, even though I just said it, but it's like they know because you continuously, like if I kept answering at 11 or midnight all the time, putting out fires at that time, responding quickly at that time, like they're going to think I'm up all the time doing that when I don't want to be. And it's like I'm actually acting in how I want to live my life and how I want to build my business. That's how I set my boundaries. Last thing, character over commissions, you guys. Character over commissions. This kind of circles us all around is that there might be times and opportunities within your career, within network marketing, within your business, whatever it may be. And I just want to encourage you guys always listen to your gut feeling, listen to what your body is telling you, and no commissions can overtake how you are as a person. And just being proud of yourself at the end of every single day that you did your best, you did what was right, you showed up for yourself, for your team, your future team to see, like you just feel so proud of that. So that's just the last little note I wanted to give to you guys. And as I do need to run literally right now, I just wanted to remind you guys that this new video, podcast that we are doing is now accessible on YouTube. So I'm doing vlogs, like just very, very behind the scenes style vlogs of my life, uploading these to YouTube. So they're just very easily accessible for you guys as well. And also the 90-day journal, I think I announced it on the last one, but it's officially out. You guys are currently getting your orders in. I love seeing you guys tag me with your journals. I'm so excited for you guys to just go on your own 90-day journey of success within your businesses and just within your lifestyles. So do tag me at My Elevated Lifestyle Co on Instagram or at It's Amy Griffith. When you guys share the episodes, truly means the world. I love to see it. And also when you get your journals, it's just it's crazy seeing you guys like holding this and writing in this as your own when it's just such a personal, yeah, it's the way I've journaled for years and just love to. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next week. Bye.